Is Harwin strong, my father?
Hello, welcome back to another episode. It's almost clear that Harwin Strong is the father of Rhaenyra Targaryen's children, and his death will have an impact on the House of the Dragon's story. The true parentage of Rhaenyra's 3 children is central to House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 6, in which both Alicent Hightower and Sir Criston Cole question whether they are the sons of an affair between Rhaenyra and Harwin Strong rather than true-born children of Laenor Velaryon. Watch out, spoilers ahead. This follows a similar trend to George R.R. Martin's book Fire and Blood, which mentions such stories multiple times. The difference is how far House of the Dragon carries them. House of the Dragon almost certainly reveals that Harwin fathered Jacaerys, Lucerys, and Joffrey Velaryon. It doesn't say it explicitly, but it doesn't need to. It's an unspoken reality between Rhaenyra, Harwin, and Laenor. Even when one of Rhaenyra's children asks whether he's a bastard and Harwin is his real father, the princess can't bring herself to deny it and lie to him. The twist is that Harwin dies in House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 6, removing a vital figure in the parentage claims, but this will not be enough to kill them. Though it has no direct impact on Rhaenyra's children's fates, having their pedigree called into question will influence their relationships and rivalries with Alicent's own children, as well as who takes which side in the Dance of the Dragons. The fact that Harwin, not Laenor, is the father of Rhaenyra's children has an impact on the Dance of the Dragons, albeit the civil war would have occurred otherwise. Alicent's children, particularly Aemond, will refer to Jace, Luke, and Joffrey as strong boys on occasion. Indeed, a battle between Aemond and Rhaenyra's children, which results in him losing an eye, will be a pivotal event in the run-up to the dance. The teasers for House of the Dragon have featured Aemond wearing an eye patch, confirming that this occurs in the show and revealing Alicent's reaction. She demands that one of Luke's eyeballs be removed in exchange, and trailers show her charging into the royal room, armed with a knife the cat's paw dagger, previously owned by Aegon the Conqueror, no less, looking ready to execute it herself. This will further Alicent's spiral into villainy, and while the tie between her and Rhaenyra has already been severed, this will exacerbate the wounds significantly, ensuring Alicent's side, at the very least, will go to nearly any length to get retribution. As seen in House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 6, Viserys, for his part, will continue to protect his daughter's dignity and refute allegations that her children are not Laenor's. Viserys will do anything to protect Rhaenyra, even if it means cutting the tongues out of people who dare to say the name out loud. He won't do this to his wife or sons, though, because they are his family. Even after King Viserys' death, many will believe the rumors that Harwin is the father of Rhaenyra's children and refuse to support the princess on the grounds that her bastard offspring will inherit the Iron Throne. Rhaenyra's position is weakened further by her parenthood. Some are already against her because she is a woman, and now she has obvious bastards. A bastard king would be, to many, the only insult worse than a woman king. What happens to the children of Rhaenyra Targaryen and Harwin Strong? The future of Rhaenyra and Harwin's children is unavoidably bleak. Alicent and her allies do not want Rhaenyra to ascend the Iron Throne, and they especially do not want her illegitimate child to follow her. Despite briefly taking King's Landing, none of Rhaenyra's or Harwin's children will become king or survive the Dance of the Dragons. Lucerys is the first to perish, killed in a dragon fight with Aemond near Storm's End, an event that significantly contributes to the civil war. In the Battle of the Gullet, which happens much later in the Dance of the Dragons, Jace and Corlys Velaryon lead their side into battle against the Triarchy, who have now joined forces with Aegon Green's group. This is where Jacaerys dies. Finally, once Rhaenyra has conquered King's Landing, Joffrey will attempt to ride her dragon, Syrax, but will be shot down and killed by followers of the Shepherd, a man who led an uprising against Queen Rhaenyra in the city. Rhaenyra will also have 3 more children, this time with Daemon Targaryen, Aegon, who will become King Aegon III, Viserys, who will become his brother's Hand of the King, and Visenya, who will be stillborn. It's important to note that Rhaenyra and Harwin's children don't do well or even live, but her pure Targaryen children do. This shows that their ancestry will be important in important ways. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.